ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Marcus here again. And here we are again. In this moment of time, you and I relaying, communicating with one another. You know, I was thinking about the other night. Things happen strange.
Hey.
What happened down in Orlando could happen anywhere at any time. In every effort humankind would make to try to protect themselves from the threat and the implementation of such a threat at all costs. Human beings who had experienced the liberation from oppression before, and had established a certain type of lifestyle that was envied around the world, find that they find themselves today. One of the major threats pursued. And you ask yourself why, and you can come up with answers like they hate us because of our freedoms. Well, if we keep on believing that, shortly they won't be hating us because of our freedoms, and we won't have any. We would give them away because we have not known that one thing that would work. You know, I think, ladies and gentlemen, with that guy who were out killing people, could have been you, could have been me. And what we were going to do would never be known and never tried, never experienced by any input that we have to do. We would have wasted that opportunity. And we asked ourselves, why can't we move forward? We can't move forward for the same reasons that we would give up our freedoms for protection, not knowing what the truth or what to do. And this is another situation where the people basically don't know what to do. Now, just let me say this before I go to my next statement. A lot of people believe in God. In fact, we got thousands of organizations within America expressing the love for God, and in many cases, you know how they are. And here we are, and I stand before you and tell you that I don't believe in God. I know God. You see, people who believe, as I have witnessed and experienced, are people who talk. They don't do. And if they do, it's something that anybody does. I mean, it's nothing unique because of your belief in God. But that's not your fault. That's all you can do. Believe, hear what others say, what you read, what you hope for and pray for. That's all you can do. But then there are others that know God, and God has revealed his hand to them. Now when I say his, I'm just saying that because that's what you understand God to mean. But what I'm saying is the power of the universe makes himself known to a certain one. And that certain one doesn't have anything over on you. They don't make them anything special over you, because to whom much is given, much is required. So when you have been given the true knowledge that God exists, you are expected to be free. Free from all the lies that you've been taught all your life. Free with such an agenda, such a joy to step forth back out there in that world and lift God up in the kind of way that God has meant something special to you. And do that in such a way because what has been good for you has been good for so many others out there. They might not have given God the credit because they believe. Here you are one with knowledge you know. So you lift up God in a special way that makes them shiver. What is this man talking about? I want to know more. You see, so these are the differences between a believer and one who knows. Now, many of you watch basketball. Oh, we had a fantastic championship game this year, 2016. You had last year's champs playing against a team that who wanted the championship so bad. Their city wanted the championship so bad, even more than the team. The whole state of Ohio wanted that championship. And I was watching one day before the game on the news. They asked James something about the game, and he made a statement, and it reminded me of that air of Muhammad Ali. And I thought about that for a second, and I said to myself, wonder would that be the reason that they might lose? Because it sounded sort of cocky. You know, when Ali came about talking that stuff, everybody wanted him to be defeated until he bagged it up. Hey, and that made everybody not doubt him again. Now, James talked trash. Some of you didn't like it. Some of you wanted the other team to win. But I guarantee you, after that defeat, after you saw that game, you were as excited for Cleveland and that team as they were about themselves. You wouldn't feel bad about the team that lost. You didn't feel bad about them. They played an excellent game. That just wasn't their day, because there was one on the side, on the other side, that says it's going to happen. And man, that's the way I feel about the world, ladies and gentlemen. I feel about the world like this. Because I know God. I know a way that every human being on the face of the earth can never ever be hungry again. I know a way, ladies and gentlemen, where every individual on this earth will never have to worry about food and clothing and shelter ever again on this earth. Unless the Creator decides something different. But right now, that's the way it stands. I know how it can happen. I know that how every last one of them could have the education, the unlimited, unrestricted education required to be the best at whatever it is that they choose to do in life. Ladies and gentlemen, I know a way. I know a way where health care could be available to every individual on the face of the earth to do all of the different things that healthcare is designed to do. Not just for this one or that one, but for the whole earth. I know a way. I know a way. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, it's a special thing that it happens just like the Cleveland Cavaliers. That team decided. James didn't win the game. That team won the game. Just so happens that James was a major part, and I guarantee you everybody on that team loves him for it. And as a team, they got the victory. That's what we would have to do as a people. So I'm asking the people of the world to let us make a contract with one another. And I'm not talking about with your governments. Government society. This is between the people of the earth. Let us make a contract between one another, that we are going to honor one another. We are going to respect one another, regardless of what we believe about any divine superpower. I said believe. I didn't say no. We are going to commit to one another, that we are going to care about one another, that we are going to protect one another. Let us make that agreement. Let us guarantee to one another that those things that are common amongst us will never ever be denied to anyone who requires it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who wonder how that's going to be done, it's not a miracle. It's going to be done the way things are always done, basically. But now it's going to be spent with the power of love directing it. And what's going to happen is that every one of us who are in the workforce, and all of those who training to work, those who are educating themselves to be good, the careers that they desire in their heart the most, just as those guys who play football or basketball or baseball, or those engineers, or those team players, those dancers, those teachers. God have mercy, the teachers. Just like you desire, you have the same love for it. Now because it's yours. You're not going after it for the money. You're going after it because it's your dream. And having the opportunity to express yourself it's your reward. It's what makes life worth living. And all that other stuff is gravy on the side. Gravy on the side because what you were doing were participating in the creation of the goods and services that the people require. That's what the earth is supplied to produce to you. Whatever you desire anything from, whatever your mind can conceive of, the earth is there to give you that which is needed outside of the spiritual guidance to aid you so you can progress as instruments of God. I'm trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I know a way that you don't have to settle for people running for office who do not understand how the things to peace and prosperity and joy are to be attained. You can make the choice that this is what you want. And you make sure that that's what you get. This way of life is your government. And you protected yourself by having everybody in agreement that nothing outside of this would work. And it cannot fail. Now, the world we live in today, we have everything going on. We have the terrorism, we have the wars that are continuing, we got the people who are hating, we got all kinds of things that's going on. And that goes right back to how simple it is to end this war on terror. This war on terror won't end because we decide that we can outfight them. That won't stop a thing, ladies and gentlemen. Just like putting a man in jail for stealing won't stop stealing. He's going to keep right on. But there's something that causes these things to occur. And that is a lack of understanding and compassion for people. You see, when we look at it like that, when we see it like that, then we can see ourselves in every situation, and being in that situation with the freedom of the knowledge of God can help us see through that. And in that, we are liberated. So I'm asking you, let us make that agreement with one another, that's what we're going to do. The United States of America won't get caught up into the political scams or whatever goes on. We don't have to deal with that anymore. And while I'm saying this to you, just so you don't feel that I am naive in my spirit, is this: no man is superior to another man. Every gift that you have is a gift from your Maker, and it was made to fit a need in this process of life. No job is below any or above any other job. Every job is necessary. It is essential for peace. It is essential for prosperity. It is essential for joy. And that joy is for life of every human being on earth. That's what I want. And so I just thought I'd share that with you. Now, there might be those of you who say my vision is too broad. It would be better if I just focus around here in Woodbury, Minnesota, or Minnesota. Or if I gotta get big, try the United States again. But how dare I speak of the world? But it's the same thing that makes me love my wife or my kids, that makes me love my neighbor, that makes me love my community, that makes me love my state, that makes me love my nation, allows me to keep on going. And see, what I want for one, I want for the other, because those who are without, I guarantee you, don't feel too good about it. And yet, I know a God who's prepared that won't ever have to happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, now I don't know anything that tell you to do right now, except consider what I have said. That's all I ask you, and because I might come up by some way suicide. At least that's what it will be reported. I want you to know I have no intention on any kind of suicide. In fact, the dream that I have for the world is worth living for. Now I'm saying to you, I can't do any of that. All I can do is dream and talk and speak and step forward. But the power is in you. So this dream's fruition is dependent on you. Dependent on the churches. All of your different denominations and whatever you believe, put that stuff aside. It can't be better than life. And any God that cannot see life for you, any God that cannot see your dreams, is a God you better run away from real quick. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it at that. This is Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. All people. Not black folks alone. Not Minnesotans alone. Not this nation alone. But every human being that the Creator has put upon this earth. They are our brothers. They are our sisters. They are our family. And by the power of the creation, whatever is needed has been provided. And any one of us who would deny that type of life for us all is a thief, is a crook in the house of God. And that's not you any longer, because now you have heard, and many of you will understand. Bye-bye.
20 minutes.